Welcome back to Chrissie's Coming Attractions. Today, I will be watching the trailer for the new Transformers movie, Rise of the Beasts. Returning to the action and spectacle that have captured moviegoers around the world, Transformers Rise of the Beasts will take audiences on a 90s globetrotting adventure and introduce the Maximals, Predacons, and Terrorcons to the existing battle on Earth between Autobots and Decepticons, directed by Stephen Caple Jr. and starring Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback. The film arrives in theaters June 9th, 2023. Okay, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I am not really a Transformers fan. I am a girl. Like, unless there's kissing in this movie, it's probably not gonna be interesting for me, like, unless I'm dragged to this by maybe a boyfriend or a boyfriend with a child, like, I will probably not see this movie. I don't care how great this trailer is, like, I probably am just not gonna be interested. I have not seen like, I don't even know if there has been a previous Transformer movie. I've been on the Transformer ride at Universal, and even that was a little underwhelming. I'm guessing this is gonna be a lot of cars and action and not enough, like, obviously no love story, no interesting characters. I very much already prejudged this movie, but let's give it a whirl. Let's watch this trailer. Who knows? Maybe they can change my mind.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. It was all a dream.
Stand down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
Yeah. 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 It was all a dream. Pull over! I'm not driving! And if you don't know, now you know. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. And if you don't know, now you know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the clip, same number, same hood. It's all good.
Of all the threats, from both your past
Yeah.
and future,
Yeah. It was all a dream.
you've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
And if you don't know, now you know.
This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh, it's real. Okay, wow, that was pretty cool, actually. Oops. There's Grace's review right there. I want to bleed into that. Obviously they're trying to hit the 90s nostalgia pretty hard. As soon as you hear that Notorious B.I.G. kick up, it makes you go, "Ooh, all right, I feel like I'm back in like high school again. This is kind of exciting." Um yeah, it looks pretty neat. Not gonna lie. If the opening scene, you're like, "What are we in Lost? Like, what's going on here?" And then it's like the first, and you're like, "Okay, well, it's Transformers. Isn't that mostly cars? Like, robots turning into cars, but now we have, like, a King Kong type guy splashing into the scene." And I'm like, "Alright, are they allowed to do this? I guess so. I guess they're allowed to borrow King Kong's image for Transformers. I don't know how any of this works, but Okay, it's fun to see I guess a different, is this gonna sell more toys, right? There's probably gonna be Transformer King Kong version out. This is pretty cool. Look how badass this is. I bet this guy hangs out in Chelsea on the weekends. Uh, who's who's whose voice is this? Who's doing the voiceover for this? I've definitely heard his voice before. Optimus's voice. Yeah. Okay, is that Peter Cullen's who does the voiceover? That's pretty cool. I feel like I've heard that voice on the Universal ride, on the Transformers ride. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Where was this shot? I like that this trailer exposes the dangers of self-driving cars. That was pretty cool. Yes, there was no kissing. Yes, there was no, like, relationships or, like, interpersonal. But, obviously, it's a lot of action, explosions, fire. I know this is what boys like. There's a girl robot here. Okay, I'm interested to see what her deal is. Definitely trying to cue up nostalgia from, the '90s for sure, early 2000s. Yeah, and there was there was one girl transformer robot, and it's like, again, it doesn't seem woke. If they can keep it sorta action focused and cool and exciting, then yeah, I think this is a good boy movie. If I had to get dragged to this movie, I would be okay with it. The trailer didn't look too bad to me, but again, like, I'm not an old school Transformers fan, so who knows? Maybe to those of you who know better would say that this sucks, but there's only one girl robot, and they show the dangers of self-driving cars, and they're mixing up the robots, like, there's an animal robots now. Cool, maybe we'll see could there be a puppy transformer? I would be down for that. I guess I'm not their target audience, and that's fine. But I am excited to see what other people think of it. Let's see here. The transforming animation is so well done that parts are clear where they're placed and just not disappearing out of nowhere. I love how Primal is a bit more battle ready. Ooh, okay. So these comments sound like they're from actual fans who are excited about this. Makes me feel like a kid again. I love this. Optimus Prime and Bumblebee never get old to me, no matter how many times. Okay, so people are excited about this who are nerds. No. 15 years later, same vibe as Transformers 1. Cool. All right, people are excited about this. That makes me happy. Cool. Well, we'll see what happens, guys.